All right, welcome everyone. We'll go ahead and get started in just a moment. Just want to make sure that this is up and running. So we'll just give everybody just a moment. All right, looks like it is live. Yay! All right, you guys will have to tell me if you get a weird feedback. I'm testing out a new microphone, so hopefully it sounds okay. Different microphone that I've used in the past, so I think it sounds pretty good. Yeah, so we'll keep testing that. And I think let me try this without this microphone on. Oh, cool. Okay, so I don't have to wear my headsets. It actually has, I got a new speaker or a new camera. So I'm super excited about that. So now I am hands-free. I can see you guys. This is exciting. Okay, so it's been a while, and I thought, you know what? It's time to do something new. So I thought, let's do a tiki bird. So I doodled him up. And then I was playing around with some tropical leaves and how we're going to illustrate some of those, but we'll play with it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, I am going to have to send this over so that my scanner, I can actually send it over to myself, which I love. Let me go find that real quick. Tons of apps on my phone, just like everybody, right? All right, I have this really cool one called the Simple Scanner. Love it. Because I can draw what I want to draw. Use the flash, it's a little bit better. Perfect. All right. So then what it'll do is it'll actually convert it for me. Okay, so let's just change this to grayscale. And look at how cute he looks. Isn't it cool? Oh, can you guys see it? There, now you can see it a little better. So yeah, it scans it in. I love it. It's a great little program. And then I can go ahead and email it to myself as a PDF. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then what I'll do is print him off the right size. All right, so he has been sent over. So again, that's how a lot of times I'll start. I'll start by doing some kind of drawing. And then from there, I will go in, scan it, send it over to my email, and then get them all going. So now I'm super excited. This is a whole new layout for me, something a little different than I've done before. I decided to kind of start taking advantage of my studio space a little bit more. And I got a new camera. I actually got two of them. So one of my goals I'm super excited about, and I cannot wait to try this, I will be able to share me while I'm crafting and my crafting space. So I'm really excited about that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Just a fun way to share all of this. All right. If you've never seen it before, this is a Brother Scan and Cut. It's how I start every one of my projects. Light-wise, it seems pretty bright in here, so I'm kind of digging that. I don't have my full lamp on. Could do that. We'll see if that helps a little bit. All right. Everyone's thinking, what a late stream tonight. I know. I just had the craft bug hit me, and I thought, you know what? Hi, Liam and friends and families. It's been a while since I've seen you. All right, so we are going to cut a Mickey on white cardstock today. Super happy to have you here today. The other thing that's really kind of cool about this new setup, I'm so excited. I am actually going to be able to pop up your comments, your feedback. I'm going to be able to interact with you a little bit differently because it has a microphone, so I don't even have to worry about that. So it's got a lot of new things. I'm super excited, and I kind of feel like every video you just want to continue to grow and learn, and super fun. So hopefully this is looking pretty good. All right. So we'll play with this. We'll see if this is going to be a good fit for us or not. It may or may not be, but it's worth a try. Why not? So the next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and download that graphic that I emailed a little bit ago. So I emailed this little tiki bird that I drew, and I'm going to go ahead, I scanned him, and then I emailed him over to myself. Now the fun, right? Where did I email him to? Oh, here we go. All right, so there he is. How adorable. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and download him. And then I'm going to go out to my photo program. We're going to paste him in. There he is, super cute. And I'm just going to do a little bit of cleanup real quick. Again, when I draw, I love to draw in black pen, just because then I can go in and do cleanup. You know, it's all fixable, right? Yeah, and a lot of people say, you know, we make these fun little Mickeys. What do we use them for? You know, you got a couple options. Typically, I will take them to the parks with me. Now, you know, still working on our next trip, but we are hoping it's going to be very soon. We're hoping. But one of the things that we love to do is to decorate the window at our hotel. Now, if we stay at a hotel that has the windows that we can decorate, We've even sometimes decorated, like the Wilderness Lodge. We've decorated when we've gone and stayed, and we've done like our door and stuff, which is, it's too much fun. Everybody appreciates it. It's fun to see. And again, you can see I got a little bit of cleanup to do. When you draw with black pen, sometimes it just doesn't work perfect, but so this is the true behind the scenes, because now with this new setup, I'm able to share my screen. I can share, so I can toggle between a couple of things. So I'm really excited about this, and hopefully you guys like this. I'd love to hear below when the video's done, you know, comment, or if you're in the chat, toss something in. You know, what do you think of this? Do you like this new format to be able to share together? I think it's a lot of fun that I'm able to show you guys this stuff. Hey, Mike Wheeler, how are you? What are you doing up so late with us tonight? Hope you are well. The crafting bug just sort of hit me, so that's why I'm here today. All right, so now that I've got that all set, let me go ahead and print him to the size we want him. And again, I do all of the art that you see, so I draw everything on our website. I love being able to share that creative skill that I have and passion for art. I think it's a lot of fun. I think I might sneeze, so I apologize. Ooh, sorry, guys. That's how you know it's live, right? And I do have a thing for the Disney birds. I love that tiki bird. I love Pirates of the Caribbean, the little Barker bird. He's one of my favorites. I'm always up. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, thank you, Mike. Sorry. Such is the fun of a live. All right, so we're going to go ahead and print out this adorable little tiki bird. Then we'll decide if we're going to use the Brothers Scan and Cut to cut them back out. So while we're doing that, I went and found a couple of pieces of art that I thought I could kind of design from. And everything with the tiki birds is very tropical, and leaves and flowers and all kinds of fun stuff. So there he is. Look how cute he looks. So again, there you saw I took him right from, you know, we're going to cut him out with the Brothers Scan and Cut. One of the things that I love about this thing, and again, I don't work for them, I just love using this product. I love the fact that I don't have to have a die cut. I can just draw it, send it through. I love die cuts too. They're fun. For those of you who maybe don't know what a die cut is, in the scrapbooking and stamp world, we have these die cuts. And basically what they do, the record chirp at dissonance. Really? I did not know that, Mark. See, I'm learning new stuff. Thanks, Mike. That's why you're on with us tonight. That's what I love. I love finding out like Disney trivia. That's tons of fun. All right, so we're just going to scan this up. And then what it'll do, it'll come back in and actually find the outline. Oh, too close. All right, we just want it to cut the outline, so that's perfect. Hey, here comes our little bird. You're full of random Disney trivia. I love it. All right. Part of the fun. Beautiful cut lines, and there he is. Oh, see, now that's that light. I think I'm going to turn that one off. Let's try without that one. Oh, problem solved. Problem solved. All right, so we won't be using that super bright light if I'm going to use this camera for setup. All right, so my goal is to kind of get our tiki bird to live somewhere in here. So I'm going to play around with, I'm thinking about doing like a perfect circle, and then maybe we'll do some leaves up here. Maybe we'll add some more. So that's kind of where we're going. Okay, seriously, I'm just going to let you keep popping up trivia down at the bottom. I love that. No, I did not know. Now I do. Now I'm never going to look at the birds the same. Well, this one that I drew, he was meant to be inspired by, there is a piece of art that was part of the Disney Gallery Mark Davis collection. So I'm actually going, that's what he is drawn from. So that's kind of where I got the idea for him, was that I used a combination of what Mark Davis did and what they did for the Disney Gallery when they celebrated 50 years. So I love this. So now, Mike, you are adding such content to my show. So when somebody watches this back, they'll be learning all kinds of tiki bird knowledge as well. Love it. All right, so let's go ahead and get this guy all colored in. And these are just some Cali art markers, nothing exciting. They are very cost effective. If you decide you want to try to do some of this, first off, don't be afraid to. I get a lot of people that'll say, well, Jess, I don't know, you like to draw. Just try. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be fun. It's a fun project. You can try this with your family. And we love being able to take them, you know, to the parks and then... Oh, Mike's going to toss me some more. Now next time I go, that's all I'm going to think. You know that, right? Yeah, so we love to take these. We get them, typically we'll laminate them. And if you haven't seen it, we have a whole series of these that we've done. So definitely go and check the rest of those out. We've done Mickey and Minnie's Railway. We've done the Baby Yoda, the child. Cannot wait. My husband cannot wait for the new season of Mandalorian. He is so ready for it. So that is going to be fun. He's looking forward to that. But I love the tiki birds, and I thought, you know what, let's do some tiki birds. The other thing I've seen people do with these, and I do sometimes offer them for sale if you guys are interested. I have also seen people who purchase them. They've actually put them in like the 10 by 10 shadow boxes. This is a 6 by 6 size, so it works out really perfect because you could frame it and put it up on the wall, and it has just a really fun 3-dimensional look to it. Now I need to go look up what that is. What is that? They're made from cashmere. Oh, gotcha. Look at, seriously, Mike, you were just adding tiki bird knowledge to anyone who's watching tonight. Love this. Too much fun. That's the part that I do love about the Disney community, is that we all love our trivia. And it's so much fun to be able to go in the parks and tell other people, like, hey, did you know? It's like you're my co-host tonight. Too fun. Very cool. Yeah, so I'm digging this. I think this is pretty cool. I like this new setup. And again, I wanted to test it where I had a little bit of quiet time. And, usually at this time of night, we don't get a ton of people, but I'm happy to have you with me. I'm happy to, be playing around in this new piece of software. So I'm liking it. New camera's working good. Seems to be picking everything up. So baby steps there. Yeah, so that's typically what we do with ours is we'll get them all laminated, and I love to put them up on the wall, and it's so much fun because I've actually had people, I had one family leave us a little Post-it note once on our window that they loved it, and it was so cool. It was just it was a fun moment when we got back from the day in the parks, and we were not expecting it in the slightest, and the color pattern that I'm doing for this bird is based off of the 50th anniversary Disney Gallery print, because they did them all in turquoise and green. So I thought that'd be really pretty. Those are my favorites. Love those colors. So that's kind of the family we wanted to go with to tell this little bird story. Next time I go to Walt Disney World, if you look in Big Thunder Mountain Q, you'll see Rosita's birdcage. Really? In Florida or in California? Which one's it? Disneyland or Disney World? I typically go to Florida quite a bit more. That's a new one for me. So, Mike, is she in? Does she refer to that on the Big Thunder Mountain in Disney World, Florida, or in California in Disneyland? Not sure when we'll take our next trip out to California, but the next time I know that I'm in Florida, if that's the case, I will definitely look for that. Oh, okay, Walt Disney World, Florida. Awesome. Well, the next time I am there, I will look for it, and I will put it up on our Instagram, which is the TeamMould as well. So I will definitely go and look for that. You literally are my trivia book for tonight. And a lot of people might say, oh, Jess, we couldn't try these. Yes, you can. You could definitely try these. Your kids would have so much fun. If you can't, go find a coloring book. If you, don't feel artistically inclined, go find a coloring book. You know what I mean? Cut them out. Let the kids color them up, laminate them, put them in the windows. They'll love that too. And the fun part is to let your kids color them, let them come up with all kinds of, fun color patterns and schemes and stuff. And there's a better orange. And then we're going to do just a little bit of this reddish color over the top. And then I'm just going to come back with a little bit of gray. Now I'm definitely going to have to go look for that mic. That'll be fun trivia to share with my kids. They'll be like, Mom, where do you find all this stuff out? I'll be like, Disney Community. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. So there he is. Look at the little tiki bird. It's going to be fun. I'm super excited. All right, so I opted not to do my normal cardstock background because we're going to draw in a whole bunch of stuff. So I need a circle. That's basically all the Tiki Room trivia that I have. Nice. Yeah, that I know it was supposed to be a dinner show. I think it would have been awesome as a dinner show. Like, I would have loved, like, I think I would still love to see the Polynesian or something have something like that. Like, I think that could have been fun. Or they should incorporate them in the luau at the Polynesian. Like, I would love to see that. I think that'd be so much fun. I think it'd be really awesome. Let's see, is that small enough? I just need it like a hair bigger. Bummer. I have a coaster that I wish had. Haha, there we go. Okay, so you might say, what the heck is this? Okay, so we went and did painting pottery quite a while ago. And of course, what else would I paint on the side of pottery but Rapunzel? It was actually pretty hard. Like, I've never done anything like that, so it was fun. It was a lot of work. It took forever because I tried to draw it with more detail, and then they're like, "Well, don't do that." And then we tried to glaze around all this. I'd love to try and do it again because I think I could do it better now. But it's my cute little Tangled. Just holds like pens and stuff. Nothing exciting. But all right. So I think that might be a perfect circle that I need. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to commit to it. All right, so now we're just going to tweak that up a little bit. And then I think we're going to draw some little ropes. Trader Sam's. I'm going to look that up. Very cool. All right, so we are gonna turn this into some rope. Get out some brown colors here. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, new management. Let me tell you, that was rough. That was rough. I did not care for that very much. And obviously the tiki room didn't either, because wasn't that the one where they had the fire? Yeah, I don't know. I struggled with that show. I don't not like Iago, but I don't know. There was just something about that show that just, it was like, no, don't destroy my classic. I struggled with that one. And when everything got resorted back over to the original version, oh, I was so happy. I mean, a shorter, but still closer to the older version. I was so happy when that came back. I mean, I will say, though, that statue in the middle, she was very cool. She was very cool. But that show, that it just was not the same. So I was so happy when it came back, and you know, my kids could sing to it again, and I could sing to it again. It just felt more like my show, so that made me happy. Yeah, so right now what I'm doing is just drawing in, and I'm just adding in some extra lines because I'm trying to make this, it'll look like wood when we're done. Just have to build up some color. And then I'm going to do some, like behind it, I think I'll do some green leaves and stuff. So that'll be fun. Well, thanks for hanging with me, Mike, and everybody else. We've had a couple of people join us, and then they head out, but that's totally fine. Happy to have you guys while you're here. Again, we are Team Mould, and I am a huge Disney fan. Love the parks, love everything about them, and love being able to share some creative art with you guys. If you like what I'm doing, if you're watching this on replay or you're watching with us live, if you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe to our channel. We are working on a potential trip, so we'll see what happens. One day we just randomly may be there. I don't know yet, so still working on it. That's looking so cute. Love this. But yeah, if you're not already, we'd love to have you subscribe, love to have you join us and follow us here. I do a lot more than just this. We do a lot of Disney DIYs. We go to the parks. We love Halloween. We love to do crafting. So obviously we'll be doing that. Oh, shoot. You heard me earlier. Bummer. I wasn't going to officially say it. Then I totally did because they were talking about theirs. Yeah, we got one coming. So we will be there soon. So, all right, you busted me. Yeah, so it's coming. We just haven't made the official announcement on here, but yeah, I was on there and they were all excited. And of course, I got into the moment of it and I said it too. So yeah, we're excited. We are very ready to get some sunshine, get the heck out of Dodge for a little bit. Obviously, as long as we can do it safe, that's the only way. And I'm just really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, you might see these come into a window near those parks soon. And we've got a couple of them made. So I think I might bring, I did a Baby Yoda that I think he's coming with us, that he's going to be up on the walls. And while we're there, I might bring a couple of these that we might do like a giveaway. So that'll be fun. Ah, yeah, right. You let the bird out of the cage. No, I'm super excited. It's going to be fun. And all I'm doing right now is just adding a little more brown around the outside. And we're just building up layers of color. That's it. Yeah, I'm hoping we're going to be able to run into Myers of the Mouse too. That'll be fun to get to meet them in person, you know, other than just, you know, Facebook time. So I'm really liking how these colors are really blending well together. It's going to look really cool. That's awesome. I'm trying to make it look like a little bit of a tiki feel to it. And so now I need to decide what's going to go into the 2 ears, because that I don't know yet. Let's look up Polynesian. What inspires me there? Now, every tiki poster, it's a really dark, dark green behind it. Ooh, maybe I should try and draw one of those guys. Fun? Like too fun. I was almost thinking I need to put a tiki god. Like maybe popping up in the background or something. Let me look at this guy here. Tiki god outside tiki room. All right, well, maybe I could draw him. I can try. Then maybe I could have a couple flowers kind of around him too or something. It always scares me to draw live on there because then I'm like, ooh, if I screwed up, we're working with it. We're going with it. All right, well, jump in, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, then it kind of comes off. That. Okay, then he has like this little that. And then down the middle of his face, he's got this little nose. Kind of goes like that. Then there is a crown. Right where that connects. All right, I'm a little worried about the eyes, but you know what? We'll just draw them and we'll see what they do. And then he has a full piece under there. Oh, it kind of looks like King Friday, like if you watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. But that's not what he looks like. It's not done. Okay, and then he has eyebrows that go up and over. All right, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. All right, and then right here, there's little pieces that go up like that. Hopefully he's starting to look like the tiki guy that you might have seen in California. We're mixing and matching here. All right. Then he's got two lines that come down this way. Well, he's looking pretty good. Now he just needs all the little wood chips, like the carving lines. All right. And then he has a big smile. Oh, he's got some interestingly fun teeth. All right, so we'll start with the middle ones here. And then it's interesting that his bottom ones fill in. We're getting there. And then he's got these lines that come off this way. I feel like it's, oh, I might have made his jaw a little too big, but it's close. He's cute. It's gonna look cute. I can't wait to see him all colored. And then I think what I might do is do some extra flowers that I might put on top of that. All right, let's find the word aloha, how they have it written. I like that idea, Mike. Okay. I think I can do that on this ear. So 3 inches, so we can do okay. All right. All right, I think once we color that in, it will. Okay, that's really cute. I'm super happy with that. All right, what color is that? It's like a weird khaki brown. I'm gonna start with the blue in the middle. Yeah, it's pretty close. On the coloring for the letters, I'm using the Spirit of Aloha dinner show. That's kind of how they have it colored. So I'm trying to match those colors. And I am excited. I think it'll be fun that Moana will be at the Polynesian in Florida. I think that's going to be fun. I'm super excited for that. I think the carpet. Oh yeah, we're definitely taking the Heimlich, and we will bring the Runaway Railway. Definitely, those are coming. I just got to laminate them, so I got some time. But yeah, no, they will definitely be. I will make a video too, showing them up and available. And I'm torn. The Mickey Railway, I kind of want to keep that one and get it all framed, and I really like that one a lot. I think it's one of the best ones that I've done. So I'm kind of torn whether I want to actually put that one up or not. And I gotta close this little guy in here. Where is that picture of him? Okay, so he's in some mossy greens and browns. Got plenty of those. All right. Ooh, that's a little darker than I think I want. Let's go more this color. No, that one's actually darker. All right. But it's so funny because sometimes all of a sudden I'll get working away and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I've got people on here with me, and so then I forget I wasn't chatting. Sorry about that. No, I love being able to do these. I think they're so much fun and such a different little kind of project to do that. One of the ones I'm currently kind of working on a concept for, which I'll hopefully have a video soon. I really want to do a haunted mansion. I absolutely love the haunted mansion. It is actually the theme of our bathroom in our house, our main bathroom, not just, a secondary bathroom. We're talking like the main bathroom. And I've been so hesitant to do a haunted mansion because I don't want to ruin. I want the first one of the haunted mansion ones to be perfect. So It's all about building up those colors. Looks like he's got a little bit of green in there, so we're just going to come in and just add just ever so little bit. It's fun. Some of the green, if you look at the original picture, it almost looks like when moss starts to grow a little bit on old wood. So that's kind of fun. I'm going to put just a little more of this brown. It's almost a little too dark. Yeah, so if you were watching this on replay, thank you so much. Thank you, Mike, for being with me so far tonight. We're a little over halfway done. He's getting there. Maybe closer, 3/4. I got some ideas, but don't want to go too crazy with them. But it's funny because all of this stuff has very similar color tones, so I want to be cautious on how much of each color I use because I use like so much brown around this, around the bird holder, that I just want to be careful that the tiki bird, or I'm sorry, but the tiki doesn't get lost. We'll just come and shadow him down. There we go. Super cute. So there he is. Tiki room. Oh my gosh, you know what that makes me think of? Back in like the 90s, there was like the Do the Macarena in the Tiki room. I don't know if you guys remember that CD. That just made me laugh. Just thinking about that. I remember my husband loved that CD back in the day. We're just going to color this whole background green. I think we're going to do everything behind the tiki guy green too. Oh, was the Macarena? That whole thing was under new management too? That was part of that? Oh, well, that explains because they totally changed the music up. Yeah, but there was like a whole CD of like dance music where they did like Kiss the Girl and all this other stuff, and that whole CD had. It was crazy. It was such a weird CD, but it was so like 90s. Yeah, we found that CD not that long ago. And my husband had it in the car again, so. That's crazy. I had no idea that that was part of all that new management stuff. Well, all right, I take it back then. One good thing that brought was my husband enjoyed that, so there you go. Fun back in the day, I suppose. Although now if you watch, what is that? Oh, with the vampires. Adam Sandler's vampire thing. That movie, they had the Macarena in there again, so that was bringing it all the old new again, you know? No worries, Mike. Oh, and I wish I might have made that green. Bummer. Just need a little more dark underneath him. I need to make that darker. Well, you know what we just might have to do? We just might have to cut out a new circle to put in there. Let's just see how that looks. Oh, too big. Not that I want to toss a bunch of black on there, and I just don't think the other was working. Yeah, I think for what I want to do, I think that's where we need to go. So, bummer, but such is life. There we go. All right, let's glue that on. We're going to commit. It was a fun idea. It just was not going to work. All right. So we've got that. So there is one more piece that I truly believe that this needs. And then we will have him ready to go to the parks. All right, so every single picture that I look at of the Polynesian and of the tiki birds, well, that even looks more three-dimensional now that I see it like this. That's really cool looking. Yay. I love it when you have a vision in your head and you kind of picture what you think you're going to do, and then it sort of works out like that. All right, so all these flowers need to be yeah, I definitely, there are moments like I was like, okay, I know where he's going. We're not quite there yet, but I definitely wanted to put in some Polynesian flowers. Because I think what I'm going to do is have him kind of sit there and maybe just sort of stack those up here. I think that'll be really pretty. Well, thank you, Mike, for hanging out. I appreciate it. This is fun. I'm super excited. I can't wait to hear what everyone thinks. So much fun to do a surprise video and then launch it and then have people find it later. Like, that's always kind of fun too. There are these little spray things. This will be pretty. All right, let's get this cut on up. And then what I'll do is we'll fill the background. Oh, that would be fun, right? That would be fun. I love that. Yeah, we're planning on doing a lot more Instagram. So definitely, you know, if you are interested in the gram, we're just Instagram/TeamMould, and we'll be sharing some of our adventures there. Super excited. I love Halloween, and to be able to get back and have a little Halloween again. Can't wait. I know our neighborhood is talking about doing a full Halloween this year, so I'm really hoping, because the kids kind of need something to believe in, you know, they really need something to, you know, as adults, sometimes we forget that, you know, we're fine with certain things, but not really. But, you know, the kids are the ones that are really missing out on all of this, and, you know. And all I'm doing right now is just doing what they call a fussy cut. Basically just taking a big, ooh, I like that. That's fun. I kind of just want to put it up here. All right, let's color it and we'll see where it goes. That's fun. I like that idea. Woo, it is midnight here. It is getting pretty late. Good times. I definitely like your Instagram idea. I think that's a lot of fun. We might have to think about doing something. You know, I know for sure the kids are going to. In years past, we have, if you head out to our Instagram out on TeamMould, I do have quite a few of our pictures out there of when we've gone and dressed up. One year I went as Belle from Broadway, which was so much fun because her costume is a little different. But that was a lot of fun. That same year, my husband went as Hugh Jackman's Van Helsing, which was, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. It was just one of the best ever. Like, the kids, he actually had a line. Oh my God, it's 1:10. Oh, I guess you're East Coast, right? They actually had a line that formed for my husband. And it was so funny because I went to go get something. We were at Pecos Bills, and I was like, I'm just going to run to the bathroom really quick and grab something to eat, and I'll be right back, I promise. And I think I was gone maybe a few minutes. And when I got back, he had like 5 or 6 kids, and he had this look on his face like, I don't want to get kicked out of the parks. And it was so cute because we had a Disney agent come over, and she was super sweet. And she was just like, it's okay. We'll finish your line out, because Van Helsing really, he's got some stuff he's got to do tonight too. He's here to enjoy the party, guys. And it was so cute because I remember this little boy. I literally can still picture him, little blonde boy, so adorable. He was dressed like a pirate. And oh my goodness. So that was probably easily 10 years ago. So with that being said, I mean, we're talking, I mean, this kid's like a teenager. That just made me feel really old. But anyway, he asked him for his autograph, and he had my husband sign his book, and the Disney rep was so sweet. She was just like, you know, Van Helsing, it's time for him to get going now. He's got quite a bit. He's here tonight to enjoy himself as well. And the little boy was like, can I just get my picture too? I promise I'll leave you alone. And my husband just literally melted. And this was before we had kids. And it was just the cutest thing I ever saw. And I can still picture his face, just like, yes, like, come over. And it was so sweet. The little kid was just, I can, like I said, I can still picture his face. Like, he just, I think the fact, because I don't know if he had sisters or not, but I want to say there were other girls that were in his party. At least I think they were with him. And he had this look like, all right, I've seen princesses this whole trip. Now finally, somebody for me. It was so cute. And my husband the whole night was just, it was worth coming to the party. It was worth being there for just that moment. And he jokes that that was his moment of Disney magic, that, you know, he gets it why people love Disney. He gets it why the people that work at Disney do what they do. And it was truly because, you know, he had that moment where, you know, he knew he made that kid's day. And like, I don't know. It's still one of my favorite stories to tell because I just remember seeing my husband having just that kind of moment, and it was too cool. It was definitely a once in a lifetime. You know, all of us as guests don't get to really make a lot of magic for other people. And it was one of those times where I felt like my husband got to make magic for that little boy. You know, he gave him his trip because he just, I don't know. It was so sweet. And yeah, it really was. It was a very cool moment that I'll never forget. So I can only imagine, you know, those that do that on a regular basis for the Disney company, you know, like it has to be a sense of the same feeling. So. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll zoom in. Let's see if you can see it. So, where is it, right? It zooms in. Look, there's a little Mickey not so hidden. See him? Right there. Right there. Yeah, definitely those moments. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. You know? Ooh, that looks even better than I thought. Okay, that's really cool. I kind of want to put it on his neck. I know that he's not that kind of tropical bird, but so cute. All right, let's go ahead and glue him down and get him in his permanent spot so he's here every day. There we go. Again, what I love is that there's some 3-dimension to this. That would be a fun idea for Disney. How can you have guests help other guests create magic for each other too? Like, I think that would be really cool. Kind of a neat. I mean, I know as a community, I think we already do that for each other a little bit. You know, I hope that, you know, by the work that I do here, I hope that, you know, it brings some Tiki Bird happy memories to someone, or I hope that, you know, I've seen a lot of people on the boards where, you know, when people will check out, they'll still have some groceries left and they'll pass them on, or I've even seen some of the moms pass strollers on. So I think we kind of do make a little Disney magic for each other sometimes, you know, and I wish sometimes people would also remember that they are creating magic, or that's right. So he is not going to fly away. Got that straight. All right, so now we're just going to add those flowers right up on top. Ooh, I love this. Look, how cool is that? Okay, that was really fun. See, now what could be really cool is like if it was for somebody's family trip, you could write, you know, the trip name or something on there, or that is so cute. I'm so happy with him. And I do like the tiki. I love the aloha. Just gonna add some more little hash lines in there just to make it look all sketchy. Because every time I see that font, that's kind of what I feel like it needs. It's cute. Love it. He needs a shadow. And then I think before I project runway this thing and overthink it, I think that we are gonna yeah, I love him. I think he looks pretty darn good. I'm super happy. I've been wanting to do a tiki bird one for a while, so. And I wanted to test out this new camera setup, so everything works out. Yeah, I kind of dig it. It's kind of fun. So there we go. So let's take a look. So we've got this fun little tiki up there on top. We've got our super pretty flowers, which you saw we just hand drew those, and our hidden Mickey. Aloha! So cool. And then we've got our cute little tiki bird. And again, that is going to just be another one of those fun ones that we can add to our collection. I love it. Super excited. Do I have the other guy up here? Who do I have? Oh, see, I have some of my old original ones. Yikes, not the new ones. The other ones are all packed up already, I think. Yeah. All right. Well, Mike, thank you so much for hanging with me and sharing all kinds of tiki. Oh, look, I didn't even notice it, but the little TeamMould logo that I'm playing with up here in the right corner kind of matches. It's the green and white and blue. But thank you so much for bringing all kinds of trivia and fun to our live Let's Create, Let's Craft. I will definitely do more of these during normal hours. I just, like I said, was on here tonight because I wanted to test out the new equipment and see how it worked. And I'm super happy. It looks pretty darn good. It's better than when I did unfortunately, I'm so sad because I did the Mickey potato using my phone because this was all on its way. And unfortunately that, I didn't realize it until I watched the video back, but it made that stupid little, where it had the black lines on either side, so. That's right, one more down in our attraction series. You got it. You got it, Mike. Totally. Totally. I know I keep saying I'm going to do like some princess stuff or something, and then I keep going back to the attractions. So I love the parks. I love them so much. They are my favorite. Oh, and look, it's kind of like backstage, right? Most people might not know there was a green back there, but there was. All right. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba. All right. Well, thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody, if you're watching this on replay. Thank you again. My name is Jessica Lynn. I am the owner and artist of TeamMould. That's Team Mould. And we are a Disney DIY channel. Do lots of fun Disney stuff. Love going to the parks. Got some stuff coming up, Mike. You outed us there a little bit, but that's okay. No, I'm just teasing you. It's all good. But yeah, no, we love doing all that stuff. So we would love to have you subscribe. So down below, please do that. And then don't forget to share this out to your friends. And we'd love to hear what you think. What other ride, what attraction should I do next? I would love to hear from you guys. So thank you again. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and have a great day. Mike, have a great night.